We're back in Romania. The league has not started, so looks like we're just playing the cup this season. So we'll see how far we can get in that and hope things realign themselves at the end of the season. Otherwise, my return home will be short-lived and disappointing. Here we are then, Cuppa României Betano, presumably Betano is the sponsor, Politehnica Iași, who are fairly local rivals. I mean, it says they're the division below us. Obviously, they're probably 2 divisions below us at this point, unless they got promoted last season and aren't allowed to play either. So yeah, it's still claiming we're 2nd division, so I just don't know what's happened to the click over on that season. It's just gone horribly wrong. Now, I'm going to start Odyssey because Loki is not fully fit. And Emil Rees should be in there anyway, and Zabu, and swap those round so that they're in the right order, and then take these out because we've actually got competitive games now. Okay. I don't know why these 2 are here, in all honesty, because it's not like we really need them, is it? I mean, what are the rules for this thing? Okay, we need an under 19. Well, Pasarica, it looks like you get to play, because the game wants... I mean, despite not allowing me to play league games, it's being really picky about the cup. Okay. Right, have we got the number 8 available? We have got the number 8 available. Right. And then auto number the rest. There we go. Right. Well, it's nice to finally get a competitive game again. Just wish it was going to be more of them. And let's face it, if we do badly today, this could be our only competitive game of the season. I expect nothing but a win to keep our good run going. I mean, another slight bit of weirdness. We obviously played all those friendlies you saw on the schedule, not one of which, well, actually, I tell a lie. The last one we did because I came back and I was able to manage that one myself. But all the others, we did not play the formation that we play every time I manage the team. For some reason, my assistant, or whoever was in charge for those games, because I don't technically have an assistant here, but they chose a different formation from the one we always play, thus kind of negating part of the reason for those friendlies, i.e. getting them used to playing the tactic. Although fortunately they played enough that they probably should be used to it by now anyway. And also weren't even consistent across that. They played at least 3 different tactics. What is the point? Anyway. Kroitoru has spent the entire pre-season, and I've used the word guardedly because let's face it, where's the season, being an absolute beast from corners. He basically is the Romanian Jamie Lawrence, including one friendly in which he scored 4 goals from set pieces. Right, I'm going to encourage the boys. I mean, we're playing well, we're dominating the game, we're just not getting shots on target, and we know what that means for us normally. Okay, we have a number 5 back there. Bika Balanyuk. Oh, just get something on target and in. Because this lot are here for the taking. They are not a good side. We are much better than they are. I mean, I feel somewhat sorry for Balagianis, who, by the way, normally takes our free kicks. I don't know who's on that now. But he's basically not going to play in this competition, is he? Unless, although I thought Bika was that age. Has he really got that old? Oh, Kroitoru denied again. And then Nedalea somehow was offside from a corner situation. I don't understand the boy. Hey, we've had something on target. I won't shout at them yet because I think we are basically dominating this game. Oh, Netherlander fires wide. That blue bit stays there. I'm going to shout at you though, especially if you let them score. It's yours. Oh, who is there? Nobody in the middle space there, but we seem to have ended up with it. Balanyuk, that's a bit of dribbling. Talitsa calms it down. Right, building from the back. We do create some pretty looking goals at times. Oh, when anyone can remember what the actual target looks like. I mean, it's quite distinctive, boys. It's the only thing that's got like posts and a net on it in the entire stadium. Well, at least in the direction of travel. I realise there's one at the other end, but we'll need that in the second half. Don't really want to need it now, if you can avoid it. Well done, Genge. Okay. Oh, he's only gone and hit the bar. Oh. Well, it's not good enough, boys. Frankly, it's really not good enough. I'm going to point the finger and I'm going to say I'm not happy. Because this shouldn't even be close by this point. We have created enough to have scored at least a couple. And I don't care what the XG says. The fact that we can't seem to hit the target seems to be our main problem. And Nedelayer, you're one of the guilty parties on that. Why are you shooting from there? There's never been a shooting angle. Barring an open goal situation. Oh, just fling yourself to the ground, Beaker. It'll be fine, you temperamental little idiot. Right, well, Balanyuk is not having a good day today, and we don't see him doing all that much. He's not getting chance after chance, is he? He's just not doing much. So Reese can come on. Can I get away with putting Balajanis on? No, apparently I have to have a teenager on the pitch at all times in the cup. That's almost child labour, for heaven's sake. It's a very odd rule. Go on, Yanitsa. He's got 3-on-1, but he's got the ball into the middle for Reese. Emil Reese. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. It's the only game we've played all year in which goals actually count. Well, Balanyuk's just lost his place in the starting lineup for the next round if we get through. Miscommunication there, I think. One wanted to make the run, the other one didn't play the pass, and then once the run had been stopped, played the pass. It's like they're playing FIFA. Oh, Emil Reese. Yep, Balanyuk, you've had your chance, you've blown it. And I don't want anyone coming to me claiming about playing time that they're not getting. And I think this is like the last 32 or something. So, what's that? 5 rounds? So if anyone starts coming to me bleating about, oh, well, I'm not getting in the side, it's like, well, we've got 5 games to choose from, and they're kind of all win or go home. So I need my best side out there, and we've got no real fixture congestion to worry about, so it is going to be the best side available. Reese, did he stay on side? Oh, flashes his finish past the post. Right, just before the temperamental little gets himself sent off. We'll take Beaker off. Right, Kroitoru is tired, so we'll put Vlad on there. Okay, just mixing it up a bit, trying to keep people fresh for the next round, which will be in several weeks' time, and we'll have to play friendlies in between, so it won't really matter. Oh, Kochan. Never really seen him do much goal scoring wise. He takes penalties, I think, but he's very much more creative rather than actual goal threat. And I'm actually saying that Nedalea is not much of a goal threat either. Reese completes the hat trick with an assist from Nedalea, doing this supporting creative role, which is kind of what Oren Gunch is supposed to do, but never mind. Doesn't matter who does it, as long as we score the goals. And there we go. What a genius substitution that was. Would Balanyuk have scored those goals? We'll never know now, will we? Pasarica plays a lovely ball over the top. Kochan just over. You Burke. Do you know the thing any normal person would have done in that situation? They'd have headed it back to the goalkeeper from that position. They'd have ducked their head down and nodded it back so he could pick it up. What they wouldn't have done was play it back to him so he couldn't pick it up, miscontrol it when he played it back to them, and give a goal away. I'm just saying, Ottolitsa, it's not a standard choice. I'll be making you aware of that when we get back to dissecting this game after the match. Possibly by beating you around the head with a whiteboard. It's just an option. How have we created 2xG, 27 shots and 2xG? What have we been doing with these shots? It's been really bad positions to try and score from them. We've seen quite a lot of long range shots flash just over the bar. But through is through. That's all we've got to do. Right, I mean, this may be... I'm going to have to grind along quite a bit, but you might get the next round in this episode as well. Anyway, I'll see you either for a little bit of a roundup or for the next round, depending on how long away it is and whether I have the will to live to get there. Turns out I was wrong about the last round. This is the last 32. Previous round must have been the last 64. We've got Unirea Slobozia. As you can see, it's clearly stuck in the past because we're still down as Liga 2. They're down as Liga 1, although I believe they got relegated. So this will kind of be a good test to see, you know, where we're at. Are we worse than them? Are we better than them? So it would be nice to be able to judge sort of what level we've hit. Just hope it matters at some point. I mean, it would be typical, wouldn't it, that I get to Blaze's homeland and it all goes horribly wrong and I have to leave under a cloud of suspicion. So look, pick up where you left off last time. Still don't seem to react very much, do they? Anyway. Right, yeah, this is probably the biggest test we've played, well, certainly since the end of last season and possibly ever in Romania. I don't think we've played anyone who is quite possibly this sort of good. Oh, well, actually, I don't know. Petrol or Ploiești was supposedly good, but we destroyed them twice. As we all know, it's the lesser lights we have trouble with. But, oh, hello. Hello, is he on? I think he is. No one's saying anything. Well, that's not a bad start, is it? Wow. Reese obviously keeping his place after last time, and fully justifiably so. Nedelayer swings it in, and Reese heads it home. Poor Ukrainian lad is going to wonder what he's got to do. Well, basically what he's got to do is hope Reese breaks his leg, effectively. Oh. Moraru is in this time because our new goalkeeper is injured. It was suggesting I put him in the lineup, but he's still not fully fit, so I'm not going to risk it. And fortunately, Pasarica has to go in because Balagianis is actually injured anyway. So, oh hello, Reese trying his luck from. What did the goalkeeper do with that? I didn't even see. All of a sudden, he was chasing it across his 6-yard box. Zabu, Otalitsa, nice little bit of passing until he got to Kochan, who then decided to waste it. Good work, that man. Well, we are definitely dominating them. Oh. Koitoru. He's another one of my favourites, Koitoru. He just scores so many goals from corners, certainly in friendlies. And oh, hello, Nedelayer. He was virtually on the goal line and kind of possibly stole that from Koitoru. But it's 2-0 after 20 minutes. We will take this. Yeah, just about onside. Oh yeah, one other little tweak that I did make to the tactic before this season, not that it has mattered really much, was changing the mentality back to balance. We used to play on positive last season because we were a good side in that division. This season, I don't know as we could manage it. Reese has scored again, and we are absolutely destroying this lot. Oh, this is just making me really regret the fact that it has denied me the chance to play in the top flight. Because I know this lot weren't there anymore, but we are so clearly better than a side that got relegated last season that it makes me think we could have competed at the very least and probably handily stayed up. And now I just don't even know if we'll ever get the chance to prove it. And of course, next season everyone will be a year older. We might have to change the squad up again a bit. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, Nedelayer, unlucky. Because obviously we have got some players coming out of contract, but I can offer them new deals, probably, the ones that I want to keep. And then just hope they get to play, I suppose. Kochan's got a thing about shooting from range, doesn't he? I wonder if we can stop him doing that, because he doesn't seem to be that good at it. We'll have a look at that at half-time, if I remember. Let him have his fun for now. We are 3-0 up. But it would be nice if he stopped wasting attacks by having pot shots from 25 yards when he's never going to score. Kochan. There you go. That's the sort of range you should be shooting from, Angelo. Wow. Cruising into the last 16 at this rate. I mean, there's no excuse from here, really, is there? Let's be honest. Oh. Well, Reese chasing onto it. He's going to have to wait for support. You've got someone coming up behind. Oh, there we go. Oh, not quite sure what he did the first time shot there, Zabu, but... Oh, I thought Kochan was going to shoot again for a minute there. Zabu's turn this time. Well, that was a pretty comprehensive first half performance. Not that I'm going to tell the boys that, because we know they'll give up if I tell them anything good. So, yeah, we've had lots of shots, and that's what's making me happy. So keep doing that, lads. Now, Angelo Kochan. His long shooting is only a 9. You see, he does seem to be getting worse. I mean, is this just a lack of games that's causing this? I don't know. Let's go to the tactics and let's have a look and see if we can stop him I've already put. Oh yeah, I put cross more often onto these boys as well because I wanted them. If they were going to get wide, I wanted them to get the ball in the box rather than dilly dallying and not do anything with it. I'm going to have him shoot less often, I think, because it's been a noticeable thing with Kochan that he does tend to shoot a little more than we'd like him to. Right, let's go. Second half. More of the same, please, boys. Of course, I've just remembered I'm going to have to go back into the tactics, generally speaking, and change that because it won't keep it. Whoops, sorry. Sorry if you heard a bump there. That was me knocking the microphone. Oh, bright start, lads. Bright start. Don't make me shout at you. It's been a good day so far. I don't want to have to raise my voice. Oh, there we go. Nice interplay between the two. Jonitsa gets it in. Sabu. Ventura. Oh, my word. He's basically passed it into the net. Bruno Ventura. First goal for the club. It's 5-0. And Botoshan are cruising. Well, the other problem with the league not sort of kicking into gear is I never got like the season preview, so I have literally no idea how we do compare with anyone else in the top flight. So when we get to the point where we're playing teams that are genuine top flight teams, because let's face it, this lot are proving why they're not anymore, then I honestly don't know how we stack up. But I guess we'll have fun finding out. And by fun, I mean getting our arse kicked. Kroitoru! Oh, even at this level, he's still dominating from corners. Oh, another chance for him. Oh. Just a little off target today, but getting so many good chances. He's actually got an assist as well. Of course, he got an assist for the one that hit Nedalea and then he turned it in. Okay. Jaffa. Wondering if we have to tell Nedalea to not do that as well. Aye. Look at this fancy passing from them. Oh, and then they made a mess of it. And Reese, yeah. Didn't have too many options there, to be fair, did he? So, fair enough. Right, now. Okay, we know Pasarica can't come off. Let's get Vlad on for Kroitoru, because he is on a booking and somewhat tired, bless him. And let's mix up these boys there. And actually, Dennis Beaker should be on the pitch, so I'm going to put him on. Didn't notice that Beaker wasn't in the lineup. He should be our starting Ngonch, but hey ho, it's not like Zabu played badly, is it? Reese, oh, it's there again. That's 6 now. Hat-trick for Reese. Claiming his place in that side. A lovely pass from Kjelman Oblad. And this has been basically the definition of stress-free from about 30 seconds in when Reese scored his first. No Kroitoru to aim for this time. Oh. Still nearly scored anyway. Wow, we've got to be laying down a marker here, surely, as one of the teams to watch in this cup, I would hope. Dushmanu. player called Lup, which translates as wolf, by the way. Vlad. Well, Reese. Oh, no. Bika Nate fires it over. The keeper was scrambling back. Well, this should be the last few moments of the game. Don't hustle too much, boys. I think we've got this 1-1. Going out on a limb, I think we can hold it from here. And there we go. 6-0. Absolutely destroyed them. On to the last 16. Which, if they do the draw quick enough, I'll let you know who we get. Well, the draw has been kind to us. We've got Sztica Miroslava, who have, well, theoretically, they were promoted from Liga 3 last season, so they are still in a division below us. So it's a very winnable game. As you can see from the schedule, it's not for another month. So I've arranged some friendlies and I'm going to sort of push through those, and hopefully the next episode will be the 6th round and, fingers crossed, a quarter-final, as long as we don't make a complete mess of this. And I've literally just noticed, actually, that I've decided to arrange some slightly more testing friendlies, or what I thought were more testing friendlies, and we've actually got a friendly against the exact same opposition 1 week before. So we'll get a good gauge of how good they are then. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this weird ride in Romania, and fingers crossed it all comes out in the wash at the end of this season. But in the meantime, we will make as good a fist of this cup as we can. And I did have a thought the other day, earlier today, actually. But what if we win this thing, which will obviously qualify us for Europe? Then is that gonna kick in? If the season doesn't kick in, are we gonna just have the cup and Europe next season? It's a whole mess that we'll have to muddle our way through when it happens. But for now, we're playing good football and we are marching on through in this cup. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. La Revedere.